Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy back again with another one. Home recovery. We just don't look for recovery, we go hunt for it. No matter how close, how far, how wide, it don't matter. We're gonna find that joint, yo. Baby mamas. Now, and when I'm saying baby mamas, I'm saying like in effect of like what, as you know, as a man in recovery, you know what I'm saying, we got to deal with to get back, you know what I'm saying, to get that trust back with our baby mamas, you know what I'm saying, like, because shout out to Haley, but like she talked about the woman's standpoint of losing her kids and all that, you know, that standpoint of the situation. So I'm gonna talk about this time like my standpoint and maybe a lot of guys' standpoint out there that just got, you know what I'm saying, that's just getting out of addiction and recovery now. You know what I mean? Because it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I got five baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? For real, five baby mamas. And the thing about it is, like with my baby mamas, you know, like with my other, like my one baby mama, of course, my twins, my daughters. You know what I'm saying, mom? That you know, I was there for most of their lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not been present already, like always present, because me running the streets or me being drunk at home or whatever, you know how that situation go. It ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like I already explained before, just because you there don't mean you really there. You know what I mean? You might there be there presently, but you ain't there, you know, paying attention physically, mentally, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, you know what I'm saying? You been checked out, you know what I'm saying? So, like that standpoint, but my other baby mamas, you know, when I was in my addiction and I was, you know what I'm saying, doing criminal activity and all that stuff, like I was never there, you know what I'm saying, at all. So now that I'm in recovery, that I've been trying to reach out to them and doing everything I had to do to try to get back in my kid's life, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it ain't gonna be easy, y'all. It ain't gonna be easy. It's just, you know, I done put them too much through too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not being there, or when I am there, promising them that I'm going to come see my kids or whatever, or this or that, and never fall through. Or even like my oldest, her mom tried to contact me a couple times, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm going to be there, or you know, I don't answer the phone, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I've been dealing with that stuff lately, guys. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that, especially with like my oldest, because like I haven't been in her life for like pretty much since she's been born. So like, I'll try to be in her life now and try to, you know what I'm saying? I contacted her mom, she contacted me back, or you know what I'm saying? Which I got lucky, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, most of the times, that don't happen. You know, she 15 now, 15 years done blew by, you know what I'm saying? She almost grown. And like I said, most of the time, especially like people that was in addiction and getting out of addiction, y'all, like that don't happen. You feel me? Like you sometimes you don't get that lucky. Sometimes your baby mama or whatever, or even your kids, like, nah, you missed out on too much. I'm not even about to give you a chance to not even. And most of the time, it's just is to protect their own feelings. They don't want to get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable, because you're like, oh, they're probably sitting there thinking, oh, how do I know that you're gonna stick around this time, or you're not gonna fall back off, because addiction is, you know, it's a bad boy. You feel me? Like, straight up. So they don't never know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what you gonna do. So they probably, like, most of the time, like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like in my situation with my baby mama, she said, well, I'm gonna have to let her make that decision. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable, respectable. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, at the same time, it's like, yo, it's still, you know, put stress on you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And which is not their fault, not at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, when you going through all this stuff, you trying to do what you got to do, you trying to make it work, you trying to be a better person, a better man, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, a better parent, you know what I'm saying, because this goes for women too, you know what I'm saying, not just for men. But you try all your hardest, and it just sometimes it just don't matter. They're like, oh well, you should have been there before. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes you depressed. It makes you down. Like yo, like at the end of the day, like what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like but us as addicts, we have to be well, not as a person in recovery. You know what I'm saying? We have to remember all the stuff that we did. We can't just push that under the rug. Like, okay, oh, you don't want to talk to me. I'm sober now. Now I'm just trying to be good. And I've been sober for a year. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's everything gonna be better. It's gonna make everything better. Like, come on now. Like, let's be honest. That's not 1 year or whatever. That's not gonna make it no better. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, remember all the years all the bull crap that you done put them through. You know what I'm saying? Breaking promises and not being there and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially it depends on how far your addiction goes. Because your baby mama did shoot. Like, oh, I remember when you stole my VCR. You know what I'm saying? And those of you that know what a VCR is, you know what I'm saying? I'm old, so but or your flat screen TV or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the car, you know what I'm saying, they're like, oh yeah, I remember, you know what I'm saying, when you did all this stuff, and then they like, okay, so that 1 year you being sober is not gonna cut it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not it, buddy. You need to go ahead and you try it again. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at me when you got 3 or 4 years of, you know what I'm saying, sobriety under your belt. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, us people recovered, like we gotta understand all the stuff that they went through too. You know what I'm saying? Which I had my baby mama on here on the video, telling her side of the story. But I'm just saying, guys, like it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard. Like, but. So don't let it discourage you in the fact that like, okay, I'm about to, forget all this stuff. I'm just about to go grab a drink. You know what I'm saying? I tried. What can I do? I can't do nothing else about that. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say, guys, that it ain't easy. Recovery is not easy. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's a long journey that you don't have to take. It's gonna take years for you to be in the right position where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? But like I said too, that I want to make the point and make known that if you try, you know what I'm saying, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So don't be like, oh, okay, I'm not even gonna try because I know I done mess my baby mama up so bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I'm not even gonna try that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which and the fact that I want to put it out there too, though, that it's not fair for them either. It's not they're not fair for your baby mama or your kid for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? You was there when you was messing up and gave them, you know what I'm saying, heck, you know what I'm saying, put them through all kinds of stuff. So don't sit there and be like, oh, now that I'm doing great, I got a good job, I got, you know what I'm saying, a nice house, I got all this, so I'm not even gonna try now because I don't even want to face that music. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta man up and face that music, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying, it will get better. They'll start trusting you, you know what I'm saying? So don't even just be like, oh, and I'm not even gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that ain't fair for them. Or you wanted to be up in their face when you were doing bad, but when now you're doing good, you don't want to do it because you don't want to face that music. You know what I'm saying? Which is hard. It is hard for us. I ain't even gonna lie though. I be feeling, you know what I'm saying, the same way, especially not being able to drink or not be able to, you know what I'm saying, to do what I do or do what I used to do. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to not drink them emotions away or smoke them emotions away or cover them up. You know what I'm saying? You actually gotta sit there in their face while they sit there and ring your butt, you know what I'm saying, about all the stuff you did. They gonna bring it up for years, trust and believe. Oh, remember when you sold my car and you sold it to the dope man? You know what I'm saying? That was a brand new car. I just paid $3,000 for that car. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Or remember when you stole my laundry soap? That's a personal one for me, guys. That's a personal one for me. But, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, man, when you stole my laundry soap that I just bought and you took it to, you know what I'm saying, the dope man, or you sold it to get, you know what I'm saying, something to drink or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, you gonna hear it, yo. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gonna hear it. But at the end of the day, though, you deserve everything. You just better sit there and just take that and listen. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't forget what, you know what I'm saying, what you did. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it ain't just go for men, because I know a lot of women too that, you know what I'm saying, their fathers or their baby daddies or whatever got their kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they was messing up too. So this goes for you too. You know what I'm saying? Your baby daddy sitting there going at you, you know what I'm saying, yeah, remember when you just left me and the kids and you did this, and the kids was sitting there crying for you, you know what I'm saying? And guys, I'm telling you, this video might be harsh because I'm a realist, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially for females. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to throw nothing in y'all face, trust and believe it. I'm not. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? We got to be there. We got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so when your baby daddy's telling you this or that and the other, you just gotta be like, yeah, you're right. But I'm here now. I'm good now. I'm doing the work. I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? And just to prove that, you know what I'm saying? Walk down that path. You know what I'm saying? So when they like, well, how do I know that you gonna stay sober? How I know you're not gonna leave the kids again? You know what I'm saying? Just have them, have their hopes up, and you supposed to come pick them up, and they want to see their mommy or come see their daddy or whatever, and then boom, you just gone. You know what I'm saying? Again, on another one of your binges like you done before. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that stuff to the chin, yo. Take that stuff to the chin and be like, you're right. I can't tell you. All I can do is prove it. All I can do is show you. You know what I'm saying? And you might have to show them time after time after time after time after time until you get that trust back. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be hard. You feel me? It's gonna be hard. Like I said, just like my situation where I don't even know my 15-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like meeting a stranger. Pretty much. It'd be like that for her. It'd be like that for me. I don't know what she like. I don't know what she dislike. I don't know what favorite movie she like, what kind of music she like, you know what I'm saying, what kind of clothes she like, or what was her favorite puppy when she was, you know what I'm saying, 6 years old that died, or she still got it. I don't know. I'm just saying, just in general. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole new learning process for me and for her. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like that, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that decided not to be there. You know what I'm saying? Her mama didn't say, okay, I don't want you in her life. You know what I'm saying? No. She tried and she tried and she tried and she tried again. But I was just the stupid one to go down, you know what I'm saying, want to run the streets and sell drugs or you know what I'm saying, be a drunk and alcoholic, or, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was my choice. That wasn't hers. You know what I'm saying? Her mama tried and tried, you know what I'm saying? She just like when I text her, well, because I'll tell you this one, I had, I didn't know I was looking at her Facebook, you know what I'm saying, looking at mama's Facebook and stuff like that. And it looked like a Facebook that was inactive. You feel me? And that's why I say guys always try. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You feel me? That was inactive. So I texted her anyway. You know what I'm saying? On all the Facebooks, I found, that what I found that was hers. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Just text them all. You feel me? Then yesterday, I think it was, she texted me back. You know what I'm saying? The first thing she said was, I've been trying for you to be in your daughter's life. Why are you trying to be in your daughter's life now? You know what I'm saying? Burn. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. You know, straight up. No, for real. That's funny, but that's how it was. But for real, it was like, guys, it was like straight out. You know what I'm saying? She came at me hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what can I say? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I explained the situation. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting addiction. I was, you know what I'm saying, running the streets, trying to be a criminal, trying to be a thug, or trying to be, you know what I'm saying, a gangster, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be a man and tell her, you know what I'm saying, and she straight up tell me, okay, well, that's good. And I told her I was in, a recovery, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. And she's like, okay, well, that's good, but your daughter want to meet you, which was totally, you know what I'm saying, blew my mind, guys, because I'm thinking I had to argue with her for another 20, 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying, type stuff, maybe a couple of weeks, But my baby mama, like I said, thankfully, my baby mama's not like that, you feel me? She a good person, you know what I'm saying? She been trying to have me in my daughter's life. But anyway, like I was saying, so that blew my mind. And then she was like, well, I'm like, well, I want to see her, spend time with her, and be in her life. She was like, well, that's her choice. Because she is 15 years old, guys, so I get it. You feel me? I get that already. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, okay, well, I'll talk to her about it, then I'll let her make that choice, which is fair. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does stressing me out, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to lie. Not saying it's stressing me out, but the stressing me out. Cause the thinking, all the stuff that I missed, guys, all the stuff that I messed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not even just my older daughter either. It's my son too. You know what I'm saying? Jaquan and Jamarius. Like, I have, you know what I'm saying, 2 other sons too that in the same situation. Well, Jamarius, yeah, it's in the same situation. He about oldest Charity. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And I missed everything in his life. I'm trying to get a hold of his mom too. But you know what I'm saying? We you know, that we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I only can deal with what I can deal with right now. I can't, you know what I'm saying, worry about too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing too, guys. You can't worry about too much, even though you're going to want to, but you know, like I always say, you got to put it in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do nowadays. I'll let God lead me. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever happens, happens. You know, I can't change the past. I can't, you know what I'm saying? All I can do is change my actions from here on out in the future. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, like with Jaquan, you know what I'm saying? I was in and out of his life, you know what I'm saying? I was there when he was born and probably up until like 3 years old, something like that, 4 years old, something like that. Mom moved away from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Me moved to Detroit, you know what I'm saying? And she way up here, I'm down here, Jackson, trying to do, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? And I got to see him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And then all that, and it's a whole big deal or whatever, but the thing about it is, so I still got to deal with her too, guys. You know what I'm saying? I still got to deal with her too. You know what I'm saying? I texted her the other day ago. She got an attitude like, oh, you abandoned my son. Boom. Another hit to the chin. You feel me? Like, gotta, you know what I'm saying? Gotta take that. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is, yeah, I was doing this, I was doing that, I was, you know what I'm saying, explaining the situation, and it's up to her to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying, more stress. You more stress on top of stress. You feel me? And I'm the type of dude that, like, I don't really talk about my stress. I got a counselor and stuff like that, so don't get it wrong. But I'm trying to deal with it because I'm just now learning, just like all y'all, is that how to deal with stress accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Accordingly, what I mean by accordingly, I mean like how to deal with stress without going to get a drink or going to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, you know, and talk about it. And like I said before, like, I tell y'all my stories because y'all, like I said, y'all kind of like y'all kind of like my therapist too. I get the rant and raving, you feel me? And like I said, and I always tell my story because I want y'all, if y'all going through the same thing, to know that there's somebody else out there going through the same thing. Y'all not out here alone. You know what I'm saying? Man, female, you know what I'm saying? Woman, I'm out here with y'all. I'm going through the same thing y'all going through. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I be like, we can go through this stuff together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this together. You know what I'm saying? And recovery community is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we gotta help each other, guys. We gotta bounce off each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I always say, throw me a comment down below. Something like, oh, well, James, I'm going through that same thing. And my baby mama said this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to respond like, yep, I've been through there. Yep, I seen that. Yep, now I got told the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And tell you what I've been through or what I did, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Or even people that because y'all know y'all can see my comments too. Y'all can talk to each other in the comments. You feel me? Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a community thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing about recovery. We in this together. Because, you know, most of the things that we've been through, you know what I'm saying? You know, I've been through, you've been through the same thing. Or you've been through, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been through it all. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you got caught by the cops, you know what I'm saying, for drinking and driving. Oh, I did too. Or you got caught by the cops for selling this, or you was running down the street butt naked. Oh yeah, I was too. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. I mean, for real, who knows? You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes in addiction. You do some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for real. Like, I ain't lying. Shoot. That's why I'm like, we in this together, y'all. So, like I said, I just wanted to shout, you know what I'm saying, jump on here about, you know what I'm saying, the baby mama thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because and the baby daddy thing, it ain't just baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, baby daddy thing too. Because I know women, like I said before, I know women out here that baby daddy, you know what I'm saying, ex-husbands or whatever you want to say, got their kids, and they going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my audience just ain't for men, ain't for women, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I had bring Haley on here so she could tell that side of the story of, like, you know, the kid situation and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we all going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And we all, like I said, we going through this, and I try to speak on it. Anything, you know what I'm saying, like I can think of, that especially what I'm going through. Because I know one thing, if I'm going through it, I know somebody else going through it. You know what I'm saying? There's millions of people, billions of people in this world. So if I'm going through it, somebody else going through it. Because like I said, addiction is a terrible thing, y'all. It's a terrible thing, and I know a lot of people out there in recovery. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I had to jump on here and you know, spit that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, oh yeah, before I go, I want to shout out this person. What's that?
Nevas Biu.
Alright, I want to shout out Nevas Biu. You know what I'm saying? She's a person in recovery. She got music. You know, I listened to it. It was fire. She got a YouTube channel. Go ahead and check her out. Again, it's Nevas Biu on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. I wish I knew how to do the little thing with the you know, the thing when you put the, you know, the words at the bottom. I'll get there, y'all. I'll figure that out.
The link will be below in the description.
Yeah, but it's not going to. But
her name, the spelling of her name will be in the description.
Oh yeah, the spelling of her name. I'll just put the spelling of her name in the description, y'all, so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's probably about the best I could do. I know with other YouTubers it was just like, oh, okay, it's down at the bottom and then it pop up on the screen and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that far yet, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still working on it. So I'm just gonna put the description in the name of her, you know, YouTube channel in the description. Y'all go check her out. You know what I'm saying? She got a new song out called Female Junkie. You know what I'm saying? So I heard it was pretty good. You know, I liked it. It was nice. So go ahead, check that out, y'all. So I just want to shout her out. And like I said before, y'all, it's important. If y'all want to come on my channel and tell y'all story. This is very, very important, guys. There's people out there that would love to hear y'all story. Y'all hear my story all the time, you know what I'm saying? I tell y'all, but they want to hear y'all story. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if y'all want to come on the channel, please hit me up. Please hit me up, because this is very important, guys. It's important for somebody else to hear y'all story, because all our stories is different. You feel me? It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? We all got different stories. So go ahead and put y'all put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? That y'all want to tell y'all story. Then I'll get a hold of y'all. Like I said, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter. I got a Twitter too. I don't know what my Twitter name is, but I know my Facebook name is James Hunt on Facebook. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up there. Hit me up in the messages. You know what I'm saying? If you know me like in real life, pull me to the side like, James, I want to tell my story. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I can't not stress that enough, guys. But anyway, like I said, like I always say, you already know, I'm super duper proud of y'all. For real. Y'all keep the good work up. I know it's hard. I know this journey is hard, but we can do it. We can do it together. You can do it. You got it. You've been doing great. You know what I'm saying? I'm super proud of y'all. I love y'all so much. You already know, if you're new to the channel, put that subscription up top. If you're not new to the channel, you know what I'm saying, put this page on your Facebook, put it on your Twitter, put it on your whatever. Let's just get that word out here. You know what I'm saying? Share it to all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to do, so we can get this recovery thing out here. You know what I'm saying? We can get this recovery thing strong. Alright, y'all put y'all comments down below, hit that subscribe button, give it a big fat thumbs up, and hit that notification bell, so when your boy drop another, you know what I'm saying, another fire hit, you know what I'm saying, it pops up on your YouTube thing, like, you know what I'm saying, so you can watch it. Alright, I love y'all, I'm proud of y'all, peace. Yeah. I hate that. It don't work.